On KKSD tonight, we have been sent a video that has surfaced about an officer shooting.
The officer involved was Kylie Malwicki, and the body camera showed her shooting an unarmed female. Stop! Turn around! Bang, bang!
Wow, I guess this video depicts why police officers are being more outfitted with body cameras these days.
Absolutely, and body cameras are holding police officers more accountable.
It also must increase transparency within the police departments, especially to the public viewing.
Exactly like we saw today.
On KKSD News tonight, we have the audio recording from the dispatcher of the officer-involved shooting.
1738. Response to the area of Library Lane. Report of a white female in a black hoodie, possibly involved in a shooting. Possibly signal 0. Stop! Turn around! Bang, bang! We have a video clip of an interview of the police officer involved in the shooting.
I was advised of a shooting in my jurisdiction and warned that they could possibly still be armed. Due to the suspect not following verbal commands, I neutralized the threat.
On KKSD tonight, we are discussing how media has negatively portrayed the use of body cameras in the police departments across the world. And today we want to expand on discussing that and bring up pros and cons and how we want to correctly portray the use of body cameras within the media.
And while this video raises some good points, it did fail to address some of the issues with body cameras, such as footage that doesn't always take into account what the officer may know about a call prior to him or her arriving on the scene. For example, a dispatcher may have told the officer that there is a gun on the scene, but we don't see that in the body camera. Additionally, due to state laws that may require footage to be released under public information laws and acts, suspects and victims, as well as other officers, may be put at risk with footage being released on the internet. Additionally, we have to look at the fact that video footage may be edited or not showing an accurate portrayal of the officer's actions. We also have to look at that law enforcement officials and supervisory roles can utilize video footage despite policies that may require them not to look at officers' actions when considering promotions. And lastly, sometimes we have to consider that the articles going along with the video can be biased in some cases.
And according to a Rasmussen College article in 2016, there are many pros to introducing body cameras that may not be displayed by the media outlets. These pros can be improved behavior from the people being involved as well as the police officers, because typically people act differently when they know they're being watched. They act less defensively and more calm and controlled. They are relatively unobtrusive. They're small and compact and can be put on any part of the body. And they reduce in complaints and related expenses, which has led to an 81.5% decrease in officer complaints, as well as a 59% reduction in use of force over the course of the year, which also leads to a decrease in expenses used in lengthy investigations, where before, without the video, they went on for a long time. So overall, body cameras need to be portrayed on both sides, pros and cons, in order for us to get the full effect of having them. So when we were researching this topic, we came across the fact that most of the media portrayals that we saw did not include the entire story. So our first portrayal by the media was an incorrect portrayal where they only included the media clip and only included their opinion. But according to ZachCatchum.com, a blogger that includes police accounts, he included how a lot of the public don't necessarily know what a police officer is thinking, and that's why in the second portrayal we included the police officer's interview, because that just adds on another perspective that we don't initially see in the first video. And we also included just the pros and cons so that we could see both sides and it's not as opinionated as the first video was. Do you have anything to add?
Additionally, some states have laws regarding what can be accessed by the public as footage. That information can be edited to however the individual feels fit or how they want it edited prior to it being published to different sources such as social media, as well as sent into news crews and other blogs who publish this information. Therefore, it's not really giving an accurate portrayal of what happened. It's just showing what one individual accessed under Freedom of Information and misconstrued to fit their agenda.
Mhm. And a lot of news and media outlets do use the specific evidence that they want to show of body cameras based on how the public is going to receive that information that they're portraying, whether it be negative or positive, because they just need more viewers, and however they get those viewers is how they're going to portray uh, the videos that they receive. So overall, body cameras may or may not be a good thing, but they're most likely going to be included in police work in the future. Um, but we don't necessarily know how that's going to play out, and that would also be a fallacy of assuming, which a lot of media outlets do as well. So hopefully this video helped.